Yallah, bismillah. We're okay? We're on time, huh? Idea was to actually reach out to people and not just bring more information about the Dubai real estate market, because I feel that we're not just in the information age, we're past that. We're in the information overwhelming stage. Don't invest with this. Go here, here, here. Take this approach and say goodbye. Thank you very much. All the best. A framework is nothing but a process or a step-by-step system. Okay, welcome to another live where we take questions both live from you and also any questions that you've sent. We'll generally print out all your questions and I will be more than happy to print and I'll be more than happy. So I'm just getting my Instagram as well going here. And I'll be more than happy to answer your questions both on Instagram and on YouTube. Let's just give you a quick update on how things worked out for our trip down under, not down under, well, for our trip when we went to Riyadh, so that we can actually give you a little bit of an update on what happened, what didn't happen, how did it go. Look, we went to Riyadh with specifically one objective, which was, welcome everybody who's here, who's joined in. Welcome from me, Bishal, Junaid, Zed, Zarina, Amir, Pratik, Muhammad, Kunal. Everybody welcome who's joined in on YouTube, on Instagram, and everybody welcome. So the idea is to actually quickly share with you some highlights of the Riyadh trip. And thank you guys. Thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. The idea is to quickly share with you the highlights of what happened, what didn't happen, how did it go. Look, our basic aim was to reach out to not just investors, but generally speaking, people who are in Riyadh, in Saudi Arabia. Thank you, Sharma. And explain to them the unique approach that we bring to the entire value chain of helping investors come into the market. What do we do? How we bring them in, and so on and so forth. So the main idea was to share with them the framework, the step-by-step approach that we take on helping people purchase a property in Dubai and beyond, which means helping them not just purchase a property in Dubai, but beyond, which means helping them move to Dubai, make that transition smoothly to Dubai. Some of you may not know this. My first investment into the real estate sector in Dubai was back in 2008. I was a junior partner and I had a senior partner with me who made, we made that investment jointly. But that investment was made out of a fear of missing out. Like, we really invested fearing that if we don't, we're going to miss out. And unfortunately, or fortunately, well, we learned an expensive lesson. Real estate is not meant to be done out of fear of missing out. It's not done to be following the herd or the masses. It's not done in terms of not understanding what real estate is. If all you're doing is just putting in money because everybody else is doing it, it's kind of like not the way real estate's supposed to operate. Okay, so we've got a technical problem on YouTube. That's fine. Sorry guys, if you are on YouTube and you follow me on Instagram as well, please come on to Instagram. I think Instagram's doing okay and it's faring okay. So the idea was to go out there, explain people the process, the step-by-step system that we use, backed by our expertise, decade and a half of expertise. We explain to them how we use a strategy session, how we do property selections for them, negotiations, handovers, property management, so on and so forth. So we had a decent, good turnout. One of the things that we ended up doing was set up on a Sunday as well, which we didn't realize at that time. Apart from the Saturday where we had a very good turnout, Sunday's generally a working day, so it's very difficult. But some people still ended up coming out. They took time off work and so on and so forth. But we ended up people signing up to work with us. We met some fans, and then we gave our books as well. Signed some books off to the people who had attended and so on and so forth. Guys, if you got any real estate related questions right now, I'm more than happy to answer any kind of questions that you might have. And I want to welcome everybody who's here. Suhail, Sharma, Sayed, Arvind, Realtor Saqib, Hamdan, Vishal, F. Sheikh, Aftab, Nihal, Jinu's joined. Okay, Uzair, Jinu, how are you? Okay, everybody who's joined in, thank you very much. I really, really, really appreciate it. Send any questions that you might have, so on and so forth. Okay, let's take up some of the questions that I've received on my online, either on the Instagram or comment section. Okay, so let's answer some of these. Okay, so there's a user who asked me, Uzair, hello, hi. Naz Aisha 19, hello, hi. Uzair, hello. There's somebody who's asked me, like, and guys, again, on YouTube as well, you can ask any number of questions that you want. Somebody's asked me about working as a real estate agent, and this person asked, is it legal while doing a job somewhere else, we can work as a real estate agent? Okay, very interesting. Let me explain this. Now, generally speaking, what we had until like 2 years ago was you were allowed to work in Dubai in one area, one sector with one company, okay? Which meant that if you were working with company A, you could only work with company A. If you were working with company B, you could only work with company B. If you're working with company C or D or whatever the case might be, you could only work with one company, that one company. What Dubai or the United Arab Emirates did in terms of alleviating and helping the labor market, and managing the supply and demand of workers, was to give some kind of leeway, give leeway to employees who are working in a particular company to then also go on and work other places, sometimes to accentuate their income, sometimes to earn more money, sometimes to start a business, so on and so forth. So the United Arab Emirates opened that door. However, your company could still put it in your agreement, your contract, that you're not allowed to work anywhere else. And if they put that in there, then you're legally, contractually bound to working with them only if they put that. Like, for instance, if you're like in a sensitive place, like if you're working in Emaar as a developer sales agent, they're not gonna afford you the freedom to then go and work as a real estate broker as well. There's a lot of conflict of interest over there. They just don't want to highlight that. They don't want to be open to that kind of difficulties that might come down the road. Similarly, if you're in other positions, I don't know, security, safety, cyber security, whatever the case might be, your company might put a contractual obligation that you can't actually work somewhere else. So now coming to real estate, can you work as a real estate agent? Here's the thing. In Dubai, so far until now, what I've known, generally speaking, was the case that if you wanted to get certified as a RERA, Real Estate Regulatory Agency certified agent in Dubai, you either had to be on the company sponsorship, which is the real estate company, or you could be a dependent on somebody else's sponsorship, such as your husband or your wife's sponsorship, and then they would allow you to go and work for that company, but the company would still have to apply for something called a labor card in Dubai. How does that work? Now the thing is, because of these new changes, they might have relaxed this. Like, I'll tell you, like back in 2008, when I'd passed my first RERA exam in Dubai and I was trying to get my real estate agent certificate, I already had my certificate, but my license, one of the things that I had to fix was that my current visa at that time was on my other company, which was a consulting company. So we had to move it to a real estate company, which was our own real estate company, to get that certification sorted out and so on and so forth as a RERA registered agent. which might be still the case. What you need to do is you need to go to RERA. It's in the Dubai Land Department. Ask them, or ask the company that you might be applying for to see if this might work. If not, then guys, go for it. Have a clear vision. If you want to apply, if you want to work in real estate, just, quit your other job. Like, seriously. Okay, I've got the comment from the best one. Today I met with Fahd Bhai in MCC. Very happy to meet. I was very excited. I couldn't speak anything. I couldn't take his contact. Oh, so I remember meeting you. I don't remember your name, but maybe your badge has your name. Because I remember taking a picture with you as well. And it is possible that your badge might have your name. So maybe we can tell the world. I met Abdul Kareem. Abdul Kareem, yeah, we met Abdul Kareem, mashallah. Thank you, brother, for stopping me, coming up and saying hi. I'm more than happy to meet people, fans, anybody who has questions in real estate. I'm more than happy. You can always stop me. If I'm running late, not running late, but if I'm running somewhere to somewhere, still you can stop me. I'll be more than happy to answer, and I hope I always be gracious, and thank you very much for your kind attention, okay? All right, I've got a question from somebody. Thanks for all the great information. You're welcome. I appreciate doing this, and I appreciate you guys enjoying the information out there. Again, guys, if you got questions on YouTube or Instagram, more than happy, just throw them out, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. I don't think I've missed any questions so far. If you've got questions, please don't hesitate to put them in there. Okay, so this is a question from Lulu. Thanks for all the great information. You're welcome. One big question. Do I need to start a business for working as a realtor with a company, commission-based? I've talked to some Dubai experts. No, you don't. You can get hired by the company directly, and you don't need to start a business, okay? Then he says, I've talked to some Dubai experts via Zoom, and they all tried to sell me a mainland company package and say it is the only way. I don't know why people were trying to sell you a mainland company package. That's kind of like opening a company. So if you don't want to work with somebody else, you want to open your own company, then you need to get that. I'm a single person and want to deregister from Germany to live and work in Dubai for 1 to 2 years. Thank you so much. I think I understand what this gentleman's saying. No, absolutely not. Perhaps we'll make a video response to you. So I don't want you to miss this question. To move to Dubai and to work as a real estate agent, you don't need to open a company. You can go and work with a company that's already established, pre-established, and already operational. So you can just go and work there, basically. You don't have to open a new company, okay? And with regards to deregistering, I think what you're trying to say is you want to become a non-resident in Dubai, in Germany, and become a resident in Dubai. The company you go and work for will give you a residency visa, which means you can legally stay in Dubai and work for them. If you want to open your own company, you can open your own company, but that means you will be running your own real estate company. All the best. All right, welcome everybody else who's joined in. Athambawa, Jaffer, Mubashiris, Cheese, Freedy, Omra Matewali, Mubin, Muhammad Faruqi, Fruitwala, Isma Mahmoud Rahman. Okay, Walaikum Assalam, Muhammad, Tawseek, Hayan, Rishri, Wasay, Anurag, Muhammad Nishad. Welcome everybody who's joined in. I'm glad that you guys are asking questions. I'm happy to answer. So Sharma has a question. Is there a requirement of license to become a realtor agent? Yes. So you need a real estate license or a real estate, well, we don't call it a license in Dubai. You basically call it a certified realtor or a certified real estate agent. It's still fairly easy to get it in Dubai. I think the last time I checked, it was a four-day course. It wasn't more than that. For new realtors, for old experienced realtors, it was 5 days or 2 days. So 2 days or 1 day, I don't remember. The pandemic's kind of like thrown things up in the air, and for a while they weren't doing these because obviously they couldn't bring people in to do it, right? Okay, any other questions? Please don't hesitate to ask me. I'm more than happy to answer, right? I don't think I've missed any questions. Guys, if I do miss a question, you might want to repeat and just let me know, and I'll be happy to answer. All right, guys, I've got one question over here I really would like to answer. Rehan, I can't see the question that you asked. You might have to ask me again, please, okay? So if you want to ask me again, I'd be more than happy to answer. Okay, I'm sorry I've missed your question. I didn't get a chance to see it. All right, Rehan? All right. Okay, check this out. Sorry? No, I didn't miss any question. I already answered Sharma's. Yes, you need a real estate license. It takes 4 days for a new realtor to get it. You have to be employed with the company because they register you to go and do it. And then once you pass, it used to be 86% pass rate. And you had 2 tries or 3 tries, and then you pass and you get your realtor card or license. Now they don't print any cards. It's all online. But then you become certified. If you're not certified, it is illegal. You can't continue working, okay? All right, I've got a question from Ozair B. Love your content. I had a question. What do you do as a realtor when you sell properties from well-recognized developers in good locations? Okay, thank you very much for loving the content. So you're asking me, what do we do when you're selling it from well-recognized developers? Good that you sold the property. Okay, good. In good locations. And then after the units are delivered, the prices in secondary market are far below what you sold them for. It has happened to me, and one investor wanted to sell the unit due to their personal reasons, which he didn't foresee before, and she sold it at a loss. Okay, sorry that it's happened to you. Just letting you know how this works, okay? First off, you've got to tell your clients. Off-plan property, just tell them straight off the bat, honest, true, transparent. That off-plan property, generally speaking, is going to be about 30% more or priced higher than the same kind of property, in the secondary market. Now, it varies, right? It could be 10% higher. It could be 20% higher. It could be 30% higher. I just say 30% and then round it downwards just so that they are prepared to know that they're paying a higher price. But then you've got to tell them why or what reason they are paying that higher price for. Number one, it's going to be a brand new apartment. You could go and buy something 5 years old, but perhaps you just don't like it. Perhaps you're one of those things you want to live in or wear clothes that nobody's ever used or wear on, and you just about the brand new, you know? So ideally speaking, you buy it off plan and then wait for it to be brand new. You've got a warranty of 1 year. You've got a 10 years warranty on the structure. You've got an easy payment plan. That's a big plus, guys. You got to remember this. Some people don't have a bank account in Dubai. Or some people are not mortgage worthy, which means they can't get a mortgage, which means when they're coming in and they want to be able to then buy a property and they've got money coming in every year, you've got to counsel them and explain them and tell them, like, listen, this is an option. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's better for you because number one, you can't get a bank mortgage. Number two, the kind of property you're looking for, this off-plan property is the only one with the only choice available. Nothing else on the secondary sale market actually meets your requirements. But you've got to tell them again, because it's got a payment plan, it's slightly more expensive. If it has a post handover payment plan, bless you, it's going to be more expensive, because essentially speaking, what the developer is doing is they're delaying the payment of the property over 5 years or 3 years after they've already delivered it to you. And then on top of that, they're allowing you to collect 100% of the rent. Why shouldn't the developer get a benefit out of it? Which means they're going to increase the price, which means you've got to tell the person, listen, you can buy this, but please do not come back to me to resell it within or until it's handed over, or within this time, or after it's handed over 5 years or 6 years later. Welcome to Komal, Hassanul Mab, Varun P. Kumar, Ali Humza, Arabic Calligraphy. Everybody welcome on YouTube. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't show me who's there. So I've just got to say welcome to everybody. And if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, okay? So guys, listen, it's all about managing expectations and then trying to deliver over and above the expectations that you're thinking about or you're hoping for. Very simply, if you've got a client who's really interested in off-plan, you've got to tell them, listen, off-plan's generally more expensive, and then go through the motions. Then explain to them what they like, what they don't like. And then explain to them, like, look, generally speaking, in the Dubai market, when things get handed over, what we used to see pre-2015 was that prices would actually go up. What we've seen post 2015 until 2020, prices wouldn't go up after they get handed over. So you've got to be going in with eyes open. That's the advice you give to your client so they know exactly what's happening. And then God forbid if a personal situation comes up for a client and they need to now absolutely sell, try to consider and try to tell them again, listen, try not to sell right now because this is what the actual market price is. And then if they need to absolutely sell, do your best to get them the best price possible. All right, guys, listen, if you guys don't have any questions right now, I don't see any questions coming through. I'm very, very happy that we can end the podcast, end this live today here. But listen, guys, don't forget, ask me any questions in the comment section. We will generally always bring it up in the live, and then we will answer your live questions, okay? Thank you, everybody who's joined in. Mariam, who's joined in. Zareen, Fatah. We're now ending our live. I want to say goodbye. If you want to purchase a property, obviously there's a link below. You can click it, fill up the form. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon. Obviously, you can put some comments in the question section. We've got one question. Let's quickly answer this. Okay, Realtor Saqib. How do you handle secondary clients who agree to pay 2% commission at the end stage, negotiate on commission? How do you handle them? Very easy. You get them to sign a piece of paper when you're putting the entire deal together. Look, you just, it's kind of like if I allowed you to come into a certain area, a certain venue, and right on the door I said tickets priced 1,000 dirhams, okay? 1,000 dirhams, okay? Now what's going to happen is, use this with experience, okay? Use this as experience. What's going to happen is people are going to come in. Some people are going to be like, hey man, can I get a discount? So then you're going to say no. And then for the next night, for this show that you're putting on, you're going to put 1,000 dirham tickets and you're going to say, what do we say when we say no negotiation or no discounts? So you're going to say no discounts. There we go. So now you said no discounts. You said 1,000 dirhams entry fee and no discount. So now everybody who's literate reads it. Now the previous night you had 5 people come to you and ask you for a discount. Now maybe 1 person. Now you still might get somebody coming and asking you for a discount. You know what you do? There might be a group of 4 or a group of 5, okay, or a group of 6. And they say, hey, listen, we're 4 of us. Can you give us a discount? Very simple. You could add 2 other levels. You could say family tickets for 4 people, 4, limited to 4, not for 10 people. There's a 10% discount. That's it. That's it. Right? Or you could say for 4 people, that's a 10% discount. For 5 people, that's a 12% discount. And for 6 people, there's a 15%. The point I'm trying, or you can get rid of all of these discounts and say no discount. That's it. It's 1,000 dirhams. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Right? The point I'm trying to make is, listen, you need to build your system, your communication clear, with clarity. Unfortunately or fortunately, people, especially in Dubai, right? Well, it's fortunate, right? We have a negotiation culture in Dubai market, okay? Because Dubai is a mixture. Dubai is a mixture of people from Egypt, Jordan, Syria, Pakistan, India, China. Name a nationality and you can find them here, right? And some cultures are full on, let's negotiate. Because if they don't negotiate, they don't feel like they've gotten a good deal. Fine, okay, you got to deal with them. And then there are some cultures that don't negotiate. They just say and they pay the price as requested. The idea is that, okay, call me pretty, I'm joined. Hashi Marif, Olex, hello to you too. Listen, guys, the simple answer is very simple. Be clear in what you're going to tell them, what you're going to sell them, and then be clear with it and upfront. And you got to stick to it, okay? A couple of times, okay? Like, for instance, if you're into giving discounts, but today you're not going to give a discount, what you need to do is you need to stick to your point of no discount. And it's going to hurt. There's going to be customers who might walk away. You got to let them walk away. Like, if you say 1,000 dirhams, and then people say, no discount, I won't buy. You say, sorry, that's okay. You got to walk away. You got to walk away. But if you're always giving those discounts, then, you're always open to this, guys. The question, Realtor Saqib, may Allah bless you, help you. When you ask me, right, how do you handle secondary clients? Now I'm saying this to you, but I'm recognizing this for myself as well. It's not about handling secondary clients. It's handling yourself and your process first. When you're clear on your process, when you're clear on your communication, then those clients will be most likely or very least likely to disturb you and bother you, right? Why is it that, people go and they buy tickets from Emirates airline and there's no negotiation when they're buying online? Maybe there's a discount code if they bought a voucher or something, or they're paying the government fee, there's no discount. Why does it have to be an agent who's prone to people, playing around with you? Because you're allowing them, right? Emirates Airline doesn't allow you to pay less and still fly. You got to pay full price. The government has to take their 4% to do the transfer. You've got to do the same thing, guys. Come on. Establish authority, provide a service, and then stick to the pricing and the service that you really need to stick to. Now, that said, in some situations, like, if it's a 100 million dirham deal, there might be buyers or sellers, they might negotiate on the fees, and it's part of business. If you want to negotiate a little bit up and down, that's okay. But generally speaking, you stick to your bottom line, which is, look, it's a 2% fee. It is what it is. You, as the buyer, are trying to save money. I'm in this business to also get paid, hero. Right? Okay, makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, Saqib, I hope I answered your question. First is to get clarity. Second is to, when they're signing the deal, you got to get them to sign the piece of paper that says, okay, we're committing to this 2% deal, commission, agency fee, and then they're not going to play around too much with you. Okay, I'm fine. Oli Sok. Okay, thank you, Saqib. Okay, great. I hope that helped. Bless you all. Appreciate everybody who's joined in. Thank you very much for joining in. We say goodbye for today.